Thrifting ain't easy. I'm feeling creepy. Comping diapers on my eBay app. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Anthony. It's the weekend, and what the weekend has been meaning for me lately is auction pickups. Still no garage sales going on, even though the weather's really not been that bad, just a little on the cold side. It's kind of been a bummer. So I've kind of been using auctions to kind of scratch that itch a little bit. It kind of works. But I picked up a handful of lots this time. Most of it's gonna go straight to the antique booth, I think. We'll go pick it all up, bring it back, price it out, and then see what happens after that. Do you know where we check in?
I have no idea. There's not anybody out there. I'm just going to move my car just to make it easy.
Oh, okay. What's up, man? How are you? Yeah.
I just wanted to thank you for the content.
Oh, man.
I really do appreciate it. It's quite enjoyable.
I appreciate that. What's your name?
My name's Ryan.
Ryan, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I just try not to make a big scene.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy's got a camera.
No.
It was the shoes.
Yeah.
I saw a little where you talked about the hats too. I was like, but yeah, without the beard, I was like, I'll see him eventually now that I know
funny.
he is here. But yeah, I really do appreciate it.
Awesome,
Hey,
man.
Good luck to you.
Cool. Thank you. Anthony. Hey. Thank you. Thank you.
Anthony?
Yep. Thank you.
You need a box?
I actually bought a trunk. It's just not out yet, so yeah.
All right.
Thank you, though. Thank you.
That's it.
Your last one, I believe.
Thanks, man.
Anthony?
Appreciate you.
That's pretty light, so.
Awesome. Thanks.
You're very welcome. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, you too. I don't think it has another handle. That's what I was looking for. But that should be okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Try to be a little smarter this time. Didn't let as much. And I got a trunk, so I was able to fit most of it in there. It says most of this is going straight to the booth. So let's get it home and get it priced. All right, so we're back in the garage with our auction pickups. There, this thing. So I need to get them priced so we can take them to the booth. I was going to take them to the booth today, but now it's snowing. It's kind of nasty out, so I don't think I will. But I'm just going to clean this stuff up and price it real quick. And maybe this video will go up before I get them to the booth. So if I price something stupidly, you can let me know, and maybe I can change it before then. First, I probably need new tags. Yeah, I only have a couple tags left. I gotta go ask Sarah to make me some new price tags. Hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
Can you make me some tags?
That's what I'm doing.
What are we going with today?
We're going with clocks.
Clocks.
I
like
think
it.
that's what they are. Or maybe they're not. I don't know. They're gauges of some sort. Gauges and frogs.
Frogs. Kids, hush. Mommy's making tags.
For you?
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
Not good. There's the price tags.
That's them.
What, sissy? There it is. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you.
All right, we got our price tags. We got our string. We got our pins, and I got my scissors to cut the string. So a couple things obviously aren't going to the booth. This shelf probably could. It's just a neat little shelf, but I'm sure we could probably use this for something. So I'll probably just hang on to this. It needs cleaned up, but we'll do that later. And then this boot tray, along with that shelf, it was in the lot with the trunk. That's why I have it, because I think the trunk lot was like $6. So obviously that's not an antique booth item. But one thing that could go is this Seagram's mirror right here. Can't remember exactly what I paid for this. It wasn't a lot. I think less than 10 bucks. I'm thinking, well, I got some Windex wipes here. Try to make it look pretty. I'm thinking we could probably price this at about 25 bucks. Just a nice little alcohol mirror. Alcohol signs and stuff usually do pretty well. But this one, I'll probably use one of these stick-on labels here. Right here. These things are meant to be price tags, so they do not leave a bad residue or anything. So we have to put our booth number, which is 398, and it's a Seagram's mirror. And we'll price it at $25. So that's ready to go to the booth, and that'll look nice on the wall, I think. What next? We've got some vintage rusty toys. Here's an old Silver Mountain train. If these things were in better condition, I would obviously sell them online, but they are not in very good condition. Doesn't matter, didn't pay very much for them at all. So I might just try to wipe some of this dirt off real quick and maybe price it at like $6 or $8 a piece. Even old and rusty like this, I think it'll look neat up on the shelf. Got one of these new tags, $6 in this condition. There we go. So the train is ready for the shelf. Next item we're going to price is this old rusty children's bus here. Again, pretty roached out. I would not have paid very much for this, but as cheap as I got everything, probably price this at like $3 or $4, and it may look cool in someone's man cave, or I mean, I don't know why people buy the stuff they do, but I love that they do. So we're gonna give it a shot. Grab another price tag, and we're gonna say about $4. Next item done. Right down here with the others, we have one more vehicle. It's this Tonka truck here. Pull off this lot tag. Another one not in good shape at all. Let's do $5 on it. I like having cheap smalls because at the end of the day, that's really what pays the rent, and it gets people to buy more than one thing, because you're not going to sell lots of $100 or $200 items, but you'll sell lots of $1, $2, $5, $10 items. So it's good to have lots of that kind of stuff. Lots of variety, lots of options. Or so I'm learning. Tonka truck is done. I don't know if this tambourine's worth doing anything with, but you know what? We bought it, so let's go ahead and sell it. We'll sell it for like $1. Someone might like it for $1. Brighten it up a little bit. So this is probably something I would never pick up at a garage sale, but in an auction lot, if you already have it, you might as well try to do something with it, especially if you don't have to like store it on your shelves and keep looking at it. This is going to be out of my way, and you know, maybe someone will like it. All right, so we got 2 sets of old roller skates, very old roller skates. And the condition is really bad on these. I may just try to get some of the dirt off and see if I think they're salvageable. Oh, there's a maker's mark. Let's see if I can tell what it is. Okay, so these are Union Hardware roller skates. Condition is not great. I mean, they're metal, so they can clean up, but the leather straps are breaking off over on this side. I think we'll still try to price them at like about $6. There we go. Union Hardware roller skates, $6. Now this pair, they have the actual shoe. Get some of the dirt off. Let me just tie them together, put a price tag on them, and we'll see if anyone bites. About $8 on those. So I mean, like, they're dirty, but for these kind of prices, I'm definitely not going to spend an hour cleaning something like this just so I can attempt to get $8. I think that'll be just fine. I think those are worth $8. We'll see if anyone else does. There's a few little action figures in there too, with that little toy lot, Ray from Ghostbusters. I actually remember this toy as a kid. That's pretty awesome. Ooh, ooh. Then we have this one. It's a Burger King Disney toy of some sort, and then a Power Rangers toy from 1995. These I'm probably just going to put in little bags for $1, but we'll worry about that later. Got some weird dolls. The only reason I saw this mohair bear thing here. I did a quick search for mohair bear, and it looked like there was some value in them. I didn't realize it was Boyd's Bears. I don't think there's a lot of value in this stuff. You know, maybe in the booth. And look at that, it was $55 to begin with. Who would ever? No, I'm not gonna say anything like that. $55 to begin with. I don't know. Maybe someone will pay $5 for it. I don't even feel like taking it out of the box. We'll just use one of these tags. $5. Good enough. If I really cared about it, if it was worth more, I'd probably take it out of the box and put a hang tag on it and display it real nice. But that's just a $5 mohair bear right there. This one I don't think is anything at all. $2. And this little creepy thing, we'll just call it doll, and we'll say $1. Good enough. This I thought was pretty neat, and I probably won't be taking it to the booth. It's from a country club, and it has a bunch of autographs from a bunch of golfers back in 1992. Pictures and autographs. I know there's some bigger names in here. Arnold Palmer's in here, I believe. It says, including Arnold Palmer, Ray Floyd, Chichi Rodriguez, Bruce Crampton, Jim Dent, Billy Casper, and lots more. So that's actually pretty neat. I'm not a golf fan, but I still think it's a pretty cool little souvenir. Let me see if I can find Arnold Palmer real quick. There it is. Arnold Palmer. Is that him right there? Chichi Rodriguez. Ray Floyd. Floyd was the winner. I think I'm going to throw this up on my big cartel store. I think it's interesting. Don't really know what to ask for it. I know it's not worth a ton, but I actually just did a little redesign of my big cartel store. And I think I might change the name of it because it's starting to kind of feel like a real store. I've just put in some like random cool little vintage finds on it. I think it looks really cool and it makes me motivated to try to grow my own store outside of these third-party platforms. So there's an item that just sold and then the rest of the stuff is in stock. But I think this would be a cool item for that. So I think that's what I'll do there. So let me pop it over on my photo table here and then I'll get that listed here in a little bit. But the last thing from that auction is this trunk here. And I think this is really cool. It's an old like vacationer type trunk, you know, one that they would just send through the mail. This one looks like it went from New York to over here in Indiana. The worst part about it is there's one handle, but it is missing the other handle. So I don't think it's worth a ton of money, but I just thought it would look cool in the booth. You know, obviously there's some condition issues, but I still like it. I was talking to Sarah about this, and I think I'm gonna price it at 40 bucks. And then if I run like a 20% off sale, that'll bring it down to like 30 something, which I think is pretty fair. All right, so that's everything. Definitely not the greatest stuff in the world, but it'll help to fill the shelves. So I can just put everything right back here in this trunk. And when it stops snowing and I make my way over there, everything will just be ready to go. Bam. All right, well, I didn't really have an ending in mind for this video, and then something kind of crazy just happened. If you look here on our front door cam, this little sneaky snake that you're looking at right here, that's my old friend Kevin. And it looks like he's putting a package in front of my door. Kevin is probably one of my oldest friends. I've known him pretty much my entire adult life. Now, we're grown men, so we don't use words like best friend, but honestly, aside from Sarah, I would probably consider Kevin my best friend. He was the best man at my wedding, and honestly, he's just always been someone that I could count on for probably the last 15 years. I don't see him very often anymore, but not many days pass that we don't at least text about something. So Kevin runs a really amazing stained glass shop here in Indiana. He wasn't looking for a plug, but I'm going to at least link his Instagram or something down below. The company's called Camden Stained Glass, and he posts some pretty amazing before and after shots of the projects he's working on. A lot of churches, just really breathtaking stuff. Anyway, he showed up, didn't even knock on the door, and left this box right on my doorstep. And inside the box was probably one of the neatest gifts I've ever received. It is my frog logo made into a stained glass window. How amazing is that? There's a chain there to hang it on. I need to figure out exactly where I'm going to put this, but this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen, and I can't believe that he whipped this up without me knowing and just kind of surprised me with it. So I thought that was a nice way to end this video, just to kind of show off my new gift from my pal Kevin. Thank you so much, dude. It kind of leaves me speechless. All right, everyone, so like I said, nice little way to end this little bonus weekend video. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching, but until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya, bye. When they hear that cha-ching, and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.